with live breaking news.
Good morning, I'm Irene Cruz.
And I'm Tim Caputo. This morning we have live team coverage of what authorities are calling a crisis situation. We have live updates on the latest evacuations and a closer look at the serious health risks. But we do want to begin with Eyewitness News reporter Dominique Newland, who has more from the scene.
Tens of thousands of people in the Garden Grove community are under evacuation orders due to what first responders are calling a crisis situation. Toxic chemicals leaking from a large storage tank at GKN Aerospace facility, potentially leading to a spill or explosion.
This is a potentially very, very serious situation. That there are chemicals that are under pressure in a huge tank. And as that pressure builds, that tank could explode.
The leak triggering evacuation orders for roughly 40,000 residents and school closures.
The night before, we got an alert that we would go to school, so I was just getting ready. And then last minute, they texted and they said, no, school's canceled everywhere.
Air 7 video capturing water spraying over the tanks as drones fly overhead. OC Division Chief Craig Covey says progress is being made in cooling the tanks, but there's still ways to go.
It's down to a temperature around 61 degrees, with 50 being its halfway place. So those efforts are succeeding, and it's giving us opportunity to reconsider engaging in close proximity to implement some of the concepts that we're outside the box putting together, and we can go in there and mitigate this thing.
What hazmat crews are wanting to avoid is one of two options. The tank fails and spills 6,000 to 7,000 gallons of toxic chemicals into a parking lot, or a sudden explosion. Dominique Newland, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And as folks wake up this Saturday morning, more than 40,000 people remain under those evacuation orders across parts of Garden Grove and neighboring cities.
And new shelters are opening this morning after some reached capacity overnight. Eyewitness News reporter Monica DeAnda continues our live team coverage from an evacuation center in La Palma. Monica.
Irene, Tim, good morning. This is still a very dynamic situation, and I just spoke to a Red Cross worker here at the Kennedy High School. This is just one of many evac centers, and he tells me there's about 100 people right now asleep inside of the center here behind me, so trying to keep it the volume a little low here, right? Because these families, they've been through a lot over the last 24 hours here, and this evacuation center, like I mentioned, just one of many. We asked the public information hotline this morning how many of these centers are at capacity and how many still are able to welcome families, and they told us it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly which ones are where this morning because of the very fluid situation and the nature of this incident that's going on. But take a look. I want you to see right now on our screen the evacuation zones that are still in place because of this toxic chemical leak happening in Garden Grove. 40,000 people live within this evac zone that covers the area north of Trask Avenue, south of Ball Road, east of Valley View Street, and west of Dale Street. Small portions of West Anaheim and Cypress are also included in that evacuation zone. The Garden Grove Police Department says they have done reverse 911 calls and gone door to door, urging people to leave. They say right now there's about a 15% refusal rate. Video from Air 7 shows a line of dozens of people waiting to get into a shelter late last night. People have been coming to these shelters since they opened up yesterday, and more supplies were brought in overnight. But the shelters aren't just for people, they are also welcoming their four-legged friends. Everyone worried about how long they may be out and what could happen to their neighborhoods.
Got a knock on the door, and I was told we're supposed to leave. So I did what I was told, and I left, got a backpack in my truck, and that's all I had.
It's a disaster, especially if it explodes or, if the gas fumes come this way. So, of course, there's always concern about things like that.
And we have also gotten reports that at some point some of these evacuation centers have been filled to the max. They are not welcoming other people here at Kennedy High School. I'm told this morning they still have some space. And like you guys mentioned, there is a new evacuation center that has opened up in Huntington Beach. So they're spread out throughout this area and the surrounding areas throughout Garden Grove to make sure people have a place to go. Authorities are working around the clock to try and find a third solution to this situation. Of course, we are expecting an update from authorities later this morning, and we'll bring you the very latest. Live in La Palma, Monica DeAnda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.